I'm bringing it in because cooking outdoors without some side dishes will be a sin. We got that lamb crackling rice and that quinoa. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm gonna start the rice and quinoa. Yeah. I'm gonna get some of this beef fat from last week. That barbecue. This is that oxtail beef fat that I smoked the other week. We're gonna use that for the rice and the quinoa. So I'm gonna try it, see how it tastes. It's been in the fridge for a good week. I think it's basic. It's really good for about a month. I'd say about 4 to 6 weeks. This is good in the fridge. Once you made it, once it cools down, obviously. And it's gonna give a nice flavor profile to the rice and the quinoa. It's gonna give it that barbecue flavor, but not too much. It's gonna be subtle. In the meantime, I am now draining the lamb fat. So we have a similar situation when that fat cools off. It's gonna look very similar to that beef fat. But then I'm gonna put this in a pan and crisp it up in the oven at a low heat, about 120 for about half hour. Man, I tell you what, it smells good in here. With that fat cooking on down, it smells like some oxtails up in here. But while I chop these up, I'm doing the same arrangement of vegetables for each. I think what I'll do is a half a red onion in each one and a whole spring onion in each. So we get a nice flavor profile, and then add a little bit of garlic, a few bulbs of garlic. Got all the goodness chopped up, we're gonna throw it on in. I'll sort that out, man. I'm making a mess here. And of course, hit it with the sauce. There we go, a couple pinches, not a lot. Look at that beautiful barbecued lamb fat. Look at that. Look at the color on it, the hue. I got the crackling in the oven. Let's check that out. Let's check it out. Check it out. Oh, Lord. Look at that. Can you hear it? It's not sizzling yet, but it's good. It's looking good. It's looking good. I've had it in the bottom. I'm going to put it in the top because it's not doing that snap, crackle, pop, right? In there like swimwear. Close it up. Give it another half hour and it will be there. 6 hours in, this is where we begin. Now, these are the temperatures in the barrel, right? That's on the cool side, that's on the hot side. That's the actual temperature of the lamb in the plate part and in the shank part. So I've been at this since about 10 past 8. Started the fire about 6:30, but I'm at it since about 10 past 8, and I'll be done at 3. That's a good cook, really. I know it seems like forever for most people, but for me, that's pretty damn quick. That water's ready for the rice. Let's get it in. Just watched it. Woo! Hot like fire. And of course, you put it in these. You always get rice everywhere. Just the way the CI is. Bring that to a boil and then simmer on down. Simmer. The quinoa is even worse. Watch how awkward it's gonna be trying to come out. It is so awkward. Look at that. Look how I don't want to come out. It is such a chore to get quinoa out of a cullet. And then look, at best, it gets on the stovetop. It gets on the stovetop, bro. You know what I mean? Like, man, can a brother cook without making a mess? Can a brother cook without making a mess? Here we go. Here we go. Uh-huh. It's in there. There's more. There's more. There's more. There's more. There's more. There's more. That's it. Stir it all around. And we're gonna cover it with my lid. I need a new lid. Ah!